Hello Pisces and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess. This is your fortnightly reading for August the 1st through to the 15th. It is Leo season as I pull out a Leo card. But this has probably got nothing to do with Leo season. The Strength card coming out. It's all about you, Pisces. It is a general reading, so parts of it may resonate, parts of it may not. If it does resonate, there will be an extended reading in Vimeo, so the link will be in the description box below, and we'll take a look at the energies deeper and maybe have a look at the future beyond this reading. We'll see what comes up as to what we want to have a look at. But I do enjoy those readings. You do kind of go into it a bit deeper and see what's going on under the surface a bit more. So what can we get for Pisces? Okay, let's get this reading started for you, Pisces. Okay, 9 of Swords, the 5 of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the World, Judgment, Justice, and the Page of Swords. I thought we were going to have a row of major arcanas there for a second, but we do have the moon at the bottom of the deck. Wow, okay. And let's pull a card from the Animal Spirit deck as a message from Soul and Spirit, overall message for you, Pisces. There's quite a few major arcanas, so it feels like the energy is quite strong in this reading, Pisces. So what do you want to say to Pisces, Soul and Spirit? What message do you have for Pisces? There's quite a few there, but it actually feels right. We have Sea Serpent, Wolf and Buffalo have come out. So we've got 3 there for you, Pisces. We'll have a look at them. So let's kick off the reading with a message from the angels to start the reading. What do you want to say to Pisces about this reading as a message? Angels, what do we have to say to Pisces about this? What's going on for them? We have don't stop. Don't stop. So that's so encouraging, Pisces. If you have any fears or doubts or just going, oh, what am I doing? The message is don't stop. So really positive message there, really encouraging message from the angels. So let's get started and we'll see how that fits in with the rest of the reading. We have the Strength card crossed by the Lovers as the situation. So it's interesting because 2 major arcanas crossing each other, a Leo card or Leo meets Virgo card crossed by a Gemini card. But it's very much you're struggling to find, I feel like you're struggling with someone here. Okay, you're struggling with a relationship. It could actually be a love relationship where you need to, I don't know if you know the right words to say. It's almost like you are needing to tame yourself a little bit here because you could very much easily say the wrong thing to this person, but you're trying to kind of soften that down and try and understand it and not be so reactionary here. But I do feel like this other person's really triggering you to the point where, you know, you kind of just feel like you need to contain yourself somehow because you don't want to go down a path that you might regret by saying or doing something that there's no going back from. So there is this element of really tapping into your inner strength here, your inner resilience in order to, and again, I feel like there's a bit of a conflict, a bit of a challenge because you are wanting to do something, but you're also stopping yourself from doing it because you kind of, there's a part of you that goes, don't do that, just don't do it. So you've got the other part, a part in your head, and that's interesting. We had the don't stop. There's a part in your head that I feel like there's, part of you just wants to kind of escape or implode or explode, but you're containing that energy for whatever reason. We have as the conscious mind crowning the reading, the Empress Energy. So this is all around manifestation and abundance, and could be around fertility as well. Definitely could be around love because it's the energy of Venus, fertility. There is this sense of I'm trying to make something really amazing in my life here, and you're just kind of making it hard for me. You're getting in my way. Like, what's going on? There's something that it's harder than it should be, and it's really taking a lot of your testing your patience, because you're trying to create something big here, something abundant, bring something amazing into your life. But yeah, there's someone, I do feel like it's someone or some energy that is just frustrating you. And so yeah, at the base of the energy, we have the Nine of Swords, which is just like, oh. And this is, energy that's deep down that you may or may not be aware of. I think that, there's might be some deep fears that are being triggered here that you may or may not be aware of. I think maybe some of you are not aware of this. It's bringing, I feel like this is very subconscious energy, this Nine of Swords energy that's coming through here. And that's kind of what it's interesting, because it might feel like it's something to do with another person. And I feel like you understand this on a deeper level. There's a very high level of awareness here, Pisces, that not to be reactionary to somebody else, because I think deep down it's something that's happening deep down within you that's triggering a fear response, or just a lot of stress. It's creating a lot of stress and maybe overthinking something, and you do realize, you kind of know that it's not proportionate to the actual problem. So, and it's actually something else that is going on deep down for you that is creating a negative response to somebody or a situation rather than the actual person or situation themselves. So in the recent past, we have the Five of Cups. So there is a sense of loss. There's something in the past there's been a disappointment in the past. There's been a loss in the past. This is very much looking at the past, perhaps being stuck in the past energy. And I feel like this is very much related to that Nine of Swords energy. This is the thing that it's a past energy that is being triggered at this moment in time. And it's actually not the person. It's not the person that that's irritating you or that you're kind of butting heads against or struggling to be with at this moment in time, whoever that person is. In the near future, we have, and it's interesting because we have the Moon card, and that is very much, it's a cycle. I think it's a phase. I think this too shall pass. It could be bringing a lot of fear and confusion around what's happening at the moment. I feel like, it's not helping. It's confusing what's going on here. We have in the near future, though, we have the Ace of Wands. So there's suddenly a new direction pops up, a new opportunity pops up here. But with the Ace of Wands, I feel like it's very much like taking a new path, like finding a new way to get through this, steering yourself in a new direction so that you're not going down that reactionary path. It's like, okay, now I know I'm going to do this instead, and that's going to make everything a lot better. I found a new way or I've got a new goal here. And so it's just finding a new motivation within yourself to want to be doing things a bit slightly differently. So it could be, I don't feel like it's an avoidance of this issue here, but I don't necessarily feel like this has been resolved, this kind of subconscious block. I feel like it's like you've just kind of taken a new tact and kind of sidestepped it maybe a little bit, just gone, okay, I'm going to try something new here. But so we'll look at this a bit deeper in the deep read and see what's going on here with this energy. But either way, that Ace of Wands energy is going to propel you forward and get you kind of closer to what it is that you're trying to achieve here and what you're trying to create, the big thing you're trying to create in the world. And you in the situation, the world. And I feel like, I feel like sometimes the energy of this is sometimes when you're pushing against something, that you're trying to make something happen and it's not allowing it to just flow with the universe, because it's kind of almost trying to control it a little bit. And it's because there's fear around it because of this Nine of Swords, your fear of letting just it play out as it is because of what's happened in the past. There's been disappointment in the past. With the World card, I feel like you're very much the driver of this. You do have a big vision, but you don't trust the universe. You don't trust it's going to all work out in your favor. So, but there is this sense of looking for a breakthrough, feeling like you're breaking through to a new way of doing things, breaking through to the other side as well. So I feel like you are moving forward. It's just that, there are some fears being triggered here. We have the Judgment card as the energy surrounding you, and that is what's probably, these things are coming up from the past that are kind of, like I said, the Judgment card, it's unavoidable when this card comes in this position. It's very much, you've been forced to face a few things, a few truths and realities that have been potentially hard to face or look at with the Judgment energy coming through here for you, Pisces. But it's very much saying it's time. It's kind of almost divinely like your soul is pushing this through, because there's things some old stuff that it wants to clear out here with the Judgment energy. So it's clearing it out, so there's an opportunity for a rebirth, a true rebirth that's going to come through, and you've got this lovely new energy coming through of the Ace of Wands here. But, we just need to do some healing on this Nine of Swords and the Five of Swords. Hopes and fears, we have the Justice card, beautiful Libra energy, but it's really bringing balance and truth to a situation. It can mean wrongs being righted. It can also mean a contract. So it could be a job contract. It could be a business contract. It's legalities on your side. It could be bank loans, business loans, money coming through. So, it could be a soul contract with someone as well. But, you're wanting to regain balance and have something kind of, I think, because I feel like there's a lot of fear of trust, a lack of trust here. You kind of want that contract. You want to see it. You want it set in stone. You want it signed and delivered, so you know that this person's committed. You want a commitment here, or you want to know that, you're wanting a commitment. You want to know that it's legal, it's set in stone, it's going to happen. We have as the outcome the Page of Swords. So this is waiting for news of some sort. I feel like there's messages and news coming to you that could be making you a bit nervous. There's an apprehension around this. So we'll pull some more cards for that in the deep read and find out a little bit more. But there's this hopeful energy of learning more information, waiting for something to come through here for you. And so I feel like, could be waiting for an application or a contract of some sort, a proposal even for some of you. But just when you're on this verge of something really big, and it's almost like the nervousness, the message is definitely don't stop. Don't kind of let any kind of setback, or not saying there are any setbacks. I just feel like there's a lot of fear of a setback coming up here. So we have as a message from, I might pull another card for that Page of Swords for you just before we go to the deep read, but we'll see. We need to come here and look at these cards from the universe, the Sea Serpent, the Wolf, and the Buffalo. So the Sea Serpent, I feel like your eyes have been opened here to something. And it's like you're sitting right in the center of it, being very like a psychic sponge, very open and just attuned to everything that's happening around you at this moment in time. So very, very sensitive. And so you might be picking up on other people's energies, which also might feel unsettling, because that you could be taking on other people's energies or connecting with other people's energies. I feel like there's definitely a big energy around you that is influencing, again, like someone that you're picking up on and taking on a lot of their energy, or they're influencing how you're feeling about things. And I feel like it's almost like it's very psychic and intuitive that we have with this moon energy, but it almost feels like my third eye is too open here. I feel like I just need to close it and protect myself a little bit for the moment, and just be in my own space, so that I'm not taking on or connecting to other people's fears or dramas or whatever it is. So there's a real message here, Pisces, to kind of just protect yourself energetically, or to just not take on other people's energies, and to find a place where it's clear energy for you. You might need to just spend some time with yourself for a while, rather than being concerned or worrying about other people. I feel like this is really, I feel like you need a bit of time for you, so a bit of healing. So we'll look at that a bit further down in the Vimeo on demand reading. So if you'd like to go there with me now, and we'll have a look at some of these energies that are coming through, the link will be in the description box below. But I feel like this whole reading is kind of like a test of your resolve in a way, because it's like you are waiting for something, some kind of news or something to happen. You're trying to manifest something into your life, and it's bringing up a lot of stuff from the past. And you're being encouraged so strongly, because I do feel like it is a bit of a test at this moment, Pisces, to don't stop, to just keep going, to keep trying, whatever it is that you're trying, that you're up against here. So I hope that makes sense for some of you and resonates for some of you. If this is where I'm leaving you, thank you so much for joining me, and please like, subscribe, or leave a comment. Otherwise, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Pisces.